There is a huge stigma and distance between transgenders.
And I want my marginalized community to stand in a very good mainstream.
So let's quickly go to your childhood.
It was hectic actually.
As a woman, public is not accepting.
Not only the public, the parents. All of my friends took me to the last bench and removed my clothes and made me nude. We never got support from the society. Then what would you imagine our stomach would do? Even we feel hungry, no?
All right, hello, welcome to ONSenseTalk. Today we have someone special, completely unique, absolutely on-sense personality. Young, energetic, enthusiastic. The first elected politician towards the nation from Bangalore. None other than the most prominent and promising politician and the social activist, Riyana Raju. Welcome to ONSenseTalk, Riyana.
Thank you.
Happy to be here. It's been so long. We are planning to bring you here. How do you feel now?
I'm feeling so happy that I've been a part of ONSenseTalk, and people might think what is onsense, and it's a unique word. When it is very onsense for us, people might think it is nonsense,
Yeah.
but we don't care for it.
Yeah,
Because-
it's absolutely unfiltered.
Yes, it is an unfiltered thing, but still, lot many things to go. Myself, Riyana Raju, as you all know, political and social activist, and lot more to know about me today.
So it is not nonsense.
It is onsense.
Absolutely. So, Riyana,
Yes.
see, there is a huge stigma and distance between transgenders and the normal public. We
Yes.
so-called normal public.
Yes.
Okay. So this is all about to know about Riyana, your life, and the contribution to the society. What made you Riyana today from your childhood?
So, what are the discriminations I felt, I faced, the harassment from the society and the family that made me to stand here? That is why I'm here, and I'm so strong. I bared a lot to become a woman. I come across to become a woman. I've crossed a hells. That is why I'm here, and I'm achieving a lot, and I still going to raise my voice for my community. Not only for my community, I support for women and child too, and I support for my entire LGBTQI community. And I want my marginalized community to stand in a very good mainstream, and I should be the voice for voiceless people.
Oh, that's amazing. So, Riyana, how long you are into this activism, service, politics?
So maybe my activism started from my 10th standard, where I was being discriminated by my family. I was being discriminated by my friends, schools, in my colleges. So from then I started my activism work, and as a politician, it is like 9 to 10 years. As an activist, I've been working from 14 years.
So, let's quickly go to your childhood when you
Yes.
speak the Kuti Riyana.
Yes.
Okay, so how was that? What and all the.
It was hectic actually. People cannot describe how I've been in my childhood, and because it is a huge difference where now and then, and before and after. It is a very big question to them also, because as you all know, the way you brought up in your childhood, it is a different thing. The way I was brought up in my childhood, it's a different thing. And the amount of discrimination, the amount of social stigma which I faced from my childhood, that it is hectic. That nobody can bear that. The mental depressions, the family depressions, or family avoiding us, or the society treating in a different way, it was very difficult. As a childhood, I can tell I wasn't very happy in my childhood, because lots of discrimination, lots of changes, lots of commitments, lots of understanding, not for me, for the people.
Okay, we can say it as like misunderstanding.
It was misunderstanding, and it was a discriminating
Discriminating
understanding
I'm
too.
hearing this word quite long now. I mean, like frequently discrimination.
Yes,
Okay, I believe like this is going to prolong for so long again. Like you
Yes.
might repeat the same thing.
same thing.
So slowly you're opening up saying like the discrimination was there since childhood. Okay.
Yes,
So you were born as a boy.
yes.
Okay. Now, at what age you're not feeling comfortable being in that boy's body?
Body. So actually, what happened? I was born as a male, but unfortunately, I become a woman. So
Why you have to say unfortunately?
unfortunately, in sense, people will really not accept us. Even though, if I tell I am a woman, people really won't accept us.
Okay, in the sense like you were born as a male, now change the entire life, lifestyle, physique, everything as a woman. Public is not accepting.
Not only the public, the parents, the society,
Okay,
or the governance.
okay. So since like which age you're realizing like this is not my cup of
See,
coffee?
since my childhood, I had a different thing of talking, like different kind of the way I talk, or the different kind of the way I understand or behave. It was very different. But in the age of 7, I had a small change that I myself realized, okay, I'm not a man, I'm not a boy, and this dress doesn't fit to me, and this hairstyle doesn't fit to me, or the way my parents teach me to walk or talk, I feel like it doesn't suiting me, yaar. And why do I want to choose all this thing or opt in this? Like I just ask my inner heart, like, what do you feel? What is your understanding?
But a 7-year-old boy might not be having that much of intellectual thinking like.
But I was very proactive.
Mm-hmm,
I was premature.
mm-hmm.
My IQ level was extremely more. You know, I am the youngest politician in my community. And just imagine at this age, I am so active. And if you go back to my 7, 8, 9, 10, where my understanding about the gender, when I was a gender non-conformist child, just imagine how active I would have been.
Okay. You were so pretty thoughtful as well, I guess.
Yes, thoughtful. I can tell it's a premature
Yes.
thing, which is like
But
overcoming
the sense
the
like you are
situations.
having emotional maturity.
Emotional, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Where a 7-year-old boy normally have.
Yes.
You have something extra. You are doing extra mile
Extra,
thinking.
yes. I was extraordinary.
You were extraordinary.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Yeah, outstanding kid.
Kid.
How was your studies in school?
My studies were beautiful. I was a topper in my school. I was studying well, and I like don't know, like, did I do that? I'm just thinking of it now, because many of the stories I've been listened or seen in my own eyes of my community's childhood thing, bottoms, but it was not so same as I was there, because when my transition started, or when I was a gender non-conformist child, slowly the way of understanding who I am was a difficult task to me. But slowly I realized who I am. Okay, I am not fit into this boy body. I am not a boy, I am a woman. I am a girl. Actually, I am a girl. I then decided to take my women's clothes, because like I didn't had a siblings. I had one sibling, is my younger brother. I didn't had my sisters. So I used to grab my mom's clothes, or I used to take my mom's haldi, take her bangles, I used to take her nail polish, and I should take her bindis, and I was keeping all those things.
So in the sense, like being a boy, you were trying to imitate your mom in all sense, like starting from costumes.
Yeah, I was not trying to imitate, but I was like feeling like, okay, I should be like a mom.
Okay.
Not imitation. No, I am a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I am a woman. Maybe my father and mother gave me a wrong dress and kept me a wrong name.
Oh, okay.
I am a woman.
So mentally, psychologically,
I was fit.
you are woman.
Yes, I was fit that I am a woman.
Yes.
Nobody
you
cannot.
fixed it.
Yes, I was fixed it.
Mm.
Nobody can change that.
Okay.
I was fixed it. But as you all know, like when we born as a man, our parents would have having lots of dreams.
Yeah.
Like my child or my son should become a doctor, or my son should become an engineer, or my son should get a good girl who takes care well, or my son should work in a good company.
What was your parents' ambition upon you?
My parents' ambition was like my son should become a doctor.
Oh, so you wanted to become a doctor, according to them.
Yeah, according to them, I want to become a doctor, but my ambition was I want to become a woman.
Okay, you want to become a woman.
Yes, that was
Okay.
my main ambition.
Because that was your identity.
Yes,
Yes.
my identity and my ambition,
Okay.
my wish, my happiness, everything was like I want to become a woman.
Okay. So this is, in other words, like being a therapist. If you ask me, we call it as like gender identity crisis.
Yes.
Okay. So you've been through that. Now, at a point, you are confirming yourself. Yes, no, this is not my gender. Something else. Something else in the sense like pretty familiar, and you are fixed saying like I want to be a woman. When it happened, how it happened, saying like yes, I'm going to take this decision, and I'm pretty clear about it.
Before I could complete my 10th standard, I was very clear.
14, 15 years?
Yes, I was very clear, and I have decided yes, after my educations, after my primary educations, I want to do a gender surgery, or I want to convert my gender as a female.
So, few things, okay?
Yes.
Because now it became pretty controversy, and people are discussing for and against this, okay? So, we wanted to make it even more clear. So, being a student, how, because of course, inside your heart, you're carrying the physique of a man or as a boy and going to the school. How about using the restrooms, playing with friends? How it was happening, for your case at least?
So those things were really very weird to me. I was not so happy in my school life because I had so many harassment which made me mentally depressed, because once I had very bad experience there. All of my friends took me to the last bench and removed my clothes and made me nude and threw all my clothes outside of my window, and I was shouting, but still people, I was crying very badly, but still people wants to know what private part do I have. Do I have vagina or do I have penis? Because the way of my accents were very different. So those people treated me very bad, but they had a good time, but I had a bad time. Where I went mentally depressed, they went mentally happy after getting confirmed. But my gender was not yet confirmed, but their idea of the gender confirmation was there for them. Only looking at a private part, whether I have a penis or whether I have a vagina, that cannot consider a man or a woman about their gender identities. It is a very difficult to identify their gender identity, who they are. They themselves should decide who they are, even though if they are like born as a man or born as a woman, they should decide who they are.
Whether you complain to anyone about this bullying which was happening?
Those bullyings were very bad. I went to my school principal and my teacher. I gave them a complaint. All of a sudden, they refused to take an action, but they called my parents to the school and they said only one word: you have to take TC from the school.
Oh, you have to get expelled from the school?
Yes, you have to
Okay.
go out. My mom, she asked me why. My son faced such a problem, and why can't you take an action against them, and you're putting my son outside? Because that point of time I was a son to her. So my principal said the only word, everybody are becoming a transgender here
Just because of you.
because of me.
Yeah.
She didn't take this incident very seriously, but she took about my femininity, she took about my feminization. She thought because of me many other kids will become a trans, and she didn't know what is transgender. She is like, I'm not a trans person. When I was there in my school, I was a gender non-conformist student, but my principal, she didn't know that who I am, whether I am a gender non-conformist child or a trans person. Then all of a sudden my mother said my son is not a transgender, and she said no, your son is Wombottu Chakka Ijada. We are not giving him a seat here. Because of him, we are facing lots of problems. That made me strong that day.
It might have made you strong, but haven't you felt heavy at your heart?
It was heavier to my heart because, like, making me nude and taking all my clothes. I was like very alone till 6 o'clock evening until unless my parents come and shout or search for me. I was shouting. Nobody gave me a dress. The cleaner who bought me a small sack bag and she gave me, I tore it into pieces and I wore that and came outside. Just imagine how my mental health would have been affected.
Yeah.
I came to school to study and build up my career, and I should start up something new to my future.
So what happened after your 10th?
After my 10th, it was very bad. My school experience were very bad. I felt so bad. After my school, I joined into a good college. My 11th and 12th was very awesome because I had a beautiful principal over there, and she was understandable, and she had a knowledge about my LGBTQ community. She didn't even bother who I am. She said me only one word: you have to study well.
Do you want to name her?
Yeah, Isabella Simon.
And do you want to take out the name of the college?
Yeah, I studied in Cathedral.
Okay, fine. All right. From there, actually, you're getting a care, or else someone is there to support me, to be with me, to understand me. Empathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that empathy and the bond where I got, it was really awesome because I had 5 of my good friends where they supported me a lot. Like in that, three were men's, sorry, 3 were women's, 2 were men's. They spoke to me well. They understood about my identity, what I am. I'm still a gender non-conformist child, but my principal who tapped me back and supported for my career, she said me the only one word I still remember. I don't bother who are you, but I bother who you want to be in the society.
Wow, that's amazing.
She said me the one word.
Hats off to Isabella, ma'am.
Yes.
All right. You have to thank.
Yeah, thank you
You have
so
to
much.
thank her
Thank you
here.
so much, ma'am. So bringing me up till here and building up my career so colorful. Your words were really inspiring me. The way you treated me, it was very nice, ma'am. Thank you so much.
In fact, to the viewers, so here it comes, like how a teacher can make change in a person and shape them to the best citizen in the society. All right, so that's it. Really nice. Okay, so from there, you meant to say, from your 12th standard, the perception towards the society as a transgender or as a non-conform gender child is changing. What happened next?
So it was a very good time where I've been in my college. I've studied well, I've scored a good marks. After that, I motivated myself because the way I mingle with people, it was a very more different from others till now because my college and my school days were different. It was vice versa. I had a bad time in my schools and I had a good time in my college. So I motivated myself. I had a good friends who supported me in my educations or group studies or where I want to land up my career. So that made me to be good, strong, or a good human being in the society. After my college, again I started continuing my higher educations. Higher education in sense, I didn't had a job.
So
Or
what did you study? I mean, yeah, 11th, 12th. After that, what did you study?
in 11th, 12th, I've taken PEBA, Political Science. After that, I've done my BHM. BHM sense, why did I do BHM? It is a small question for myself.
Okay.
Before I could complete my college, I've done my castration.
Oh, the surgery.
Yes.
So the gender change.
Yeah, I've done my gender change surgery.
Okay.
It is called sex reassignment surgery. The small terminology called SRS.
Okay.
Sex reassignment surgery.
So, but we'll speak in detail or else like in brief about this later on. Okay.
Okay.
Continue, please.
So after this, I completed my castration. Then I didn't find a good job, or nobody started giving me an admission in my colleges. Other
So
college.
the course what you have done is like
BHM, Bachelor of Hotel Management.
Hotel Management. Okay.
So it was a forcefully I've been taken this because of my job, where I can go for my cruise ships or work in abroad. So I decided, okay, let me take a chance to complete my BHM. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that also.
So whether your family supported for
Yeah,
studies?
it was all of my family supported me, but until and unless they know that I've done my castration.
Oh, okay. So they weren't aware of it.
Yeah, they were not aware of it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Until unless they know that I've done my castration, everything was going smooth, everything was going peace.
So at your house, you are a son, a boy.
Yeah, for a house, I'm a boy. For myself, I'm a woman. So then I was going good, not a problem. After that, it like getting into colleges, after relieving about my gender, it was a big task to me, or it was an hectic job where my parents did not accept me. My father and mother threw me out of my house.
Oh, they threw you.
Yes, they threw me. So after that, it was a very big, challenging days. Those days, I cannot imagine.
Did you try convincing your parents?
I tried a lot, but they were really not accepting me. Because, like going back 14, 13 years back, just imagine how the society stigma was there. The entire society stigma and the social entitlement was very different. Nobody wants a trans person standing next to them, or like nobody wants a trans person talking to a common human being.
So what was the age when you were sent out of the house?
It was like 16 to 17 years old.
17 years. So after
Yes.
your 12th.
Yes, after
Okay.
my 12, I've been
So
thrown
where did you
out.
go after that?
I've come to my community people,
Means like transgender
transgender
community.
people.
Okay.
I was with them.
So who took you there?
So as you all know, like a man always belongs to a men group of people. A woman always mingle to a women group of people. Me as a trans person, I automatically choose my transgender community because I was much comfortable with them. When I used to see them on the roadsides, I used to think myself, I shouldn't be in the roads. I
Like
should
begging.
give yes. I should give them a job. So I should study well one day.
Okay. All right. So from there you are entering into the community.
Yeah, from there I went entering into a community. There I had a huge support from my community. So I got a backbone. So she said me one word.
Who's that backbone? I mean,
Her name is called Ashama.
Ashamma.
Yeah.
So she was the caretaker. Or
Yeah, she was my caretaker.
How you means what is the community all about? Because most of the people they're unaware about like what is transgender community. Now they might have understood who's a transgender. Now how the community works.
See, we do have certain cultures in our community. So that culture, one side it is a good way, another side it is a bad way.
Okay.
So where I've been or where I landed up, it was a good way. We have some Gharana systems in it,
What do you mean by Gharana?
So how we do have Hindu, Muslims, Christians, Sikh,
Okay, religion.
religions, Marathis,
Okay.
all those things. And in the same way, even we do have some 7 Gharanas all over India. So we have each Gharanas has each names for it. So from those Gharanas, I've choose a leader called Ashama
So it is somewhat like a Khotra.
Kotra, yes,
Yeah, okay.
kind of a thing.
So 7 Khotras. I mean,
Yes,
or
7
seven
Kotras.
team of people, communities
Yes, 7
across
team
India.
of people
Okay.
across India. I chose one of those. So I've spoken to her very openly.
Okay.
I spoken to her very openly that
She's also a transgender.
yeah, she's also a transgender.
Senior
And,
most.
yeah, she's a senior most leader, and I spoke to her, and I said my concerns and my pain and my future.
Oh, future. Makes sense. Yeah.
So I spoke very clearly to her that yes, I belong to your community. I done with my castrations, and I need your support.
Oh, that's pretty clear. Now, I have a small question here. Sorry to interrupt you. If someone wanted to enter into this community as a transgender, whether the castration, the surgery is mandatory?
No, it is not mandatory.
So, what are the criterias? How they bring people inside?
So nobody bring people inside into community,
Okay.
but we ourselves get into community because, as you all know, my community would have faced lots of problems. They've been thrown out from the family. There is no proper educations, discontinuation of educations. There is no proper job to them. But as a community, when I'm looking for another community who's homeless, I talk to them. I go and approach them. They automatically tells, "Ma, can you take along with you?"
So, this Gharana is also known as Jamaat, or Jamaat is different?
Jamaat and Gharanas all are same.
Same. Okay.
So in each state, we call it as Gharanas, Jamaat.
Only the
or-
name changes.
Yes, or the Jada culture systems.
Okay. But the
System.
process and system is same.
Yes. So when I am going to talking to a gender non-conformist child, he or she is much comfortable with me. So she comes automatically or he comes automatically to the community, and he tells or she tells, "Ma, can you change me like you?"
Oh, okay.
The same way I asked to a senior leader or the community person I met them. So I spoke to them at the same way. Could you change me like you? Could you change me like a woman? I am fed up of this body. I am fed up of this society, the way they treat us. Could you take me to your place and give me some peace? First thing which I have asked them. The same way other community also asked them.
Other people.
So other people. So we all get into this community, and we do have certain cultures, systems, rituals, all those things. So we all occupy or we all accommodate to those cultures with full-heartedly. So we don't have another job. We have only 2 options were there earlier. I'm just talking about like 15 to 12, 13 years back. So we had sex work or begging.
Means the transgender community.
Yes.
So transgender community mostly they are into, I mean, according to rest of the society, transgenders they think they are terror, in the sense like very rude. Okay, as you told, like sex works, prostitution. Okay,
Prostitution.
mostly, and begging. These are the 2 areas mostly. If you go to the north, it's much more. Can you please speak a bit more about that, like how it works and why do they do that?
See, do you have a stomach?
Of course, yes.
Do you feel hungry?
Yes.
The same way we do that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you want to fulfill your bread and butter, you work. You get job. You get educations. You get parent support. You get society support. None other this we got it. Those things we never got it. We never got a proper job. We never got a proper education. We never got a proper family support. we never got support from the society, then what would you imagine our stomach would do? Even we feel hungry, no?
So prostitution is a form of profession.
It is not a kind of a profession. I can tell it's a sorrow story. Each transgender who does this prostitution, it is a painful work they do every day, inside and the outside.
So mentally, according to them,
Yes.
they are not at all
Happy.
willing to do this.
Yes.
Okay.
They are
So
not
it
at
is
all.
not of lust, it is because of the need.
Need of money,
Yeah.
need of food, need of clothes, need of shelter, or need of medical expenditures. We do wantedly or we do forcefully. It has been like few of our communities been kidnapped and sold it in different places to do all this works.
You mean the red light areas?
Yes.
Mhm.
Those days this was very common and it was very easy to us, easy to them also. They used to sell us, we should be there for more than 5 to 6 years. We should do only whatever they work
You
been
mean
assigned
brothel
them.
houses?
Yeah, the brothel houses, we were there.
Mhm.
It was a difficult time where a community are coming and there is no other options to us. Instead of doing sex work or begging, we don't have another options. It was being forcefully given by the family or the society. Sex work is not my choice. Sex work is not my choice. Or begging is not my choice.
It is not your choice.
Or
but have you ever been?
Begging is not my choice.
No, have you ever been forced or to do that because lack of money or something?
This was being forced by my family or by the society. I had an option whether I should go for sex work or I should go for begging.
Why transgenders clap? Is it happening just because of transgender naturally, or is there any mechanism behind that?
There is no mechanism behind it, but you can tell those claps are our safety things. Just imagine about our diseases which we get from doing all these things. See, our 5 fingers are not equal. Okay? Even a woman does a mistake, a man also does a mistake. Then why a trans person cannot do a mistake?